Hey everybody, welcome back to the Real Estate Machine Show. I'm your host, Chris Matan. Thank you so much for joining me. It's actually Wednesday, October 7th, and I'm 2 days late for the Monday show. I apologize for that. It's getting hard to, I got to get back to time blocking a little bit better and get my consistency back. I've been failing you guys, and I apologize for that, but here I am. Better late than never. And I want to talk about a couple things today. I want to talk about adapting, and I want to talk about uh, growth, I guess. And maybe in order to grow, you need to adapt. And in order to, when you adapt, maybe you grow, maybe you don't grow. Um, but I've been in this shop now for about 9 years, and there's been a lot of changes over the last 9 years. This industry, this manufacturing, this job shop atmosphere is it's an interesting business. It's a tough business. It's not an easy business, and you kind of fall into the trap of routine, and you fall into the trap of doing things the old way, and you kind of get stagnant a little bit, and especially with the labor force, the way that it is, and the skilled labor, the diminishing skilled labor out there. It's kind of a scary thought to kind of stay status quo and not move or change or adapt at all. And I found myself at this shop in a number of different positions where we kind of felt stuck for a little while. But I feel like over the last year or two, I've kind of embraced the idea of adapting and maybe doing things a little bit different. I tried really hard for a long time to fit into the old box and do things the way that things were done in the past, and try to achieve those old successes. In the old way, and I struggled with it. I struggled a lot with it, and I don't know if other people find this as well in their businesses, or maybe a new business to them, or a business that they take over. You try to duplicate and replicate what was done in the past, and it just doesn't always work. Maybe it doesn't work for the people in the building, or the management in place, or what have you. But everybody has their own ways of doing things, and sometimes you need to adapt and modify to create a situation that suits you, that will allow you to achieve and succeed. And I think that I fought with that for a long time, and slowly but surely I started implementing some things and looking at things a little bit differently. And I think we've turned the corner here in the shop, and we're seeing a lot more success than we have in the last several years. And I attribute that to a couple of things. I attribute that to, number one, the guys on the shop floor. Putting that team in place has changed the dynamic and the culture of this shop by leaps and bounds. And when you have a good culture, you have productivity. And when you have productivity, maybe you've got some success and some profit even. So, a couple of the different things that we've done around here is maybe change a little bit of our customer base, and change the parts that we make that maybe aren't. Maybe try to get a little bit away from the onesie twosie type of situation, and get a little bit more production in here, and not try and reinvent the wheel every time we put a part in the machine. So all those things are starting to translate, and I'm seeing some really good things. So it helps the stress levels, it helps the pocketbook, it helps the overall atmosphere in the shop. And obviously, you come in and you put 8-10 hours a day into a business or a job. It should be a place where you want to be, and you want to go to, and you almost look forward to going to. So that was my way of adapting. In the machine shop and in the manufacturing business. It goes for the same in the real estate business. The real estate business has changed over the years. It's changed a lot. And I find myself adapting. I've talked about so I know the business of real estate, the business of brokerage. I feel like the business has changed a lot, as far as the real estate agent goes, and it's really become a marketing business more than anything. And in order to really succeed and in order to to scale, you need to be able to duplicate yourself and be able to use technology and people for that. And that's probably one of the things that I've fallen behind in the business, and I'm just kind of picking up on that over the last year or so. And one of the things that I've been talking about for since I've been on this show, I've touched on it a little bit here or there, is coaching. And I think that the top people in their field, they all have coaching, whether you're an athlete or a business person or whatever the deal is. But coaching. So I did make a commitment the other day, and I am now involved in it's kind of a specific coaching course, but it is coaching nonetheless. I think that what I get out of it, at least what I hope to get out of it, is going to translate across my businesses. And I've also made the decision to allocate or dedicate one day of the week, which is going to be Tuesday for me, to to dedicate towards coaching and my real estate business. And that's going to be at an off-site location so that I can have zero distractions. And I'm going to put a plan and process in place to really be productive during those 8 to 10 hours that I spend away from the shop. I want to give the guys the freedom in the shop to to kind of fly and get their things done and kind of take control a little bit, while at the same time I can be in another space focusing on some of the things where I believe my biggest value is. So we'll see. It's going to be an experiment. It's going to be kind of a trial and error situation, but I'm going to commit probably 12 weeks to this, and then we'll see how it goes. And I'm excited about it. So anyway, adapt, coaching, change, all those good things. If you want to see results, you got to take some actions to get those results. So that's what I'm trying to do. That's what I've been trying to do over the last year. A lot of this a lot of this has been touched upon on some of these videos. This is pushing on my 73rd Real Estate Machine Show, along with a handful of others. So I'm probably over 80 videos on my YouTube channel right now, and it's something that I'm really proud of, and I appreciate all the views and the comments and the subscriptions. So hang in there, everybody. Have a great rest of the week, and I'll follow up with you again on Friday, and I will recap my week for you at that time. So until then, talk to you then. Bye-bye.